Hey guys, it's Heather, and today I have 10 items that I think would make fabulous gifts for the holidays. I'm going to start with the outfit that I'm wearing right now. This is from Soma. I'm going to attempt at a split screen here to show you a B-roll that I took to kind of show you the entire outfit. This is the button-up sweater and the wide leg sweater pants. So they are sold separately. They are not a set, but they do go together very well. The top is a ribbed and the bottom is not. There's a little bit of ribbing down at by the ankle, right at the foot. So let me tell you a little bit about this. This is the snuggliest, oh my gosh, it is so soft. To me, it is an elevated lounge set. I guess you could put it by, tennis shoes on and leave out. It's sweater pants. It's not talking about being loungewear. So I guess I would actually wear this with some sneakers to the grocery store. I wouldn't wear this to work. But man, this is a rainy day in Georgia right now. It's chilly, just warm and snuggly. So the color that I chose is called Heather Cocoa. Obviously, I had to pick something with my name in it, right? But Heather Cocoa, doesn't that just scream fall and cozy? So let's start with the top. It is, I'm getting pop-ups. I'm using my computer here. Right now, it is 25% off. Normally, it is $89 even. And right now, the sale price for 25% off, did I say $25? I meant 25%. It's $66.75. I did get the top in a small. It's what I actually bought it in my Soma here recently. I did not realize that it came in an extra small, but I actually like the fit. I think it fits really nice. I love the buttons. It's just, there's no pockets or anything in the top, just fits very well. I do believe that the pants are supposed to be cropped, but they aren't on me. It comes in sizes extra small through extra large. And again, it's the snuggliest thing ever. What is the fabric? It is 44% recycled polyester, 31% acrylic, which there's no itch in this at all, 23% nylon, and 2% spandex, and it's machine wash cold. I would probably lay this to dry if you don't want it to shrink. And I don't know that it would, but sometimes I try to shrink things just to make the length a little bit shorter. I do that regularly. But yeah, so it says button-up sweaters, button-up sweater, long sleeves, got a collar, 5-inch side slits for ease of movement, high-low silhouette is great for extra bum coverage, buttery soft sweater fabric, and the front is 26 inches long on the body, the back is 27 inches long on the body. So kind of variety of sizes. It's just fabulous. And yeah, if I hadn't purchased this for myself, it'd be the type of thing that I would ask for a gift for my birthday or for Christmas or whatever. The pants are regularly $89. They are also on sale for $66.75. I did get these in an extra small because they had them in store. Again, the color is Heather Cocoa. It is a 27-inch inseam, so for me, it is all the way to the floor, which is perfect with tennis shoes. It does show the, and I'll pop a picture in here, it does show the model with them right at the ankle, a little bit cropped. It says, chilly weather is calling, our buttery soft sweater stylers are answering. Equal parts classy and comfy, these wide leg sweater pants feature a flowy silhouette, mid-rise, and intentionally placed side slits for ease of movements. There's not a side slit. They must have added that to... Yeah, there's no side slits in these pants. That should have came from the sweater. This is not, it says it's a ribbed drawstring waist. There's no drawstring in this. That's crazy. So again, it's the same fabric. It's gorgeous. It's buttery soft, as they said, and it would be great for the colder weather, whether you're leaving the house in it or you're not. So on to number 2. All right, again, in no particular order here, but this is number 2. I purchased this for myself. This is the Maison Francis Kurkdjian. This one is Gentle Fluidity. Oh my goodness, this smells so yummy. I have the notes up on the screen. It's juniper berries, nutmeg, coriander, musk, ambery woods, and vanilla, and it's a fresh scent. It is not overwhelming. It stays with me all day long. I spritz a bit on my skin and then again on my clothes, maybe a mist in my hair, not over the top. And, if I go on my clothes, I'll put it in the air and I'll walk through it after I've sprayed it, my pulse points on my skin. I don't ever put it on my neck any longer. I'm very careful about what I put on my neck. I do put it in my belly, but I absolutely love this. This is a pricier scent, and there are This one is the 2.4 ounce. I didn't go for the large one, and the price on this one is $245. So if you're looking for that extra special gift, this is, oh my God, it's just dreamy. I mean, I get all of those different scents, but so wonderfully blended, so wonderfully melded into this one. I'm the type of person who sneezes almost all the time when I put on my perfume, when I first spray it. This one has never made me sneeze. I don't feel like I walk into a room and everybody smells me, but if you're close enough, you'll get the whiff. I've gotten multiple compliments on this. And then I can smell it just ever so slightly on my skin when I sniff, but I don't have the bubble around me where I'm only smelling that all day long. So I think it's a beautiful bottle. This will look great on anybody's vanity or on their, you know, I have a, this is actually on a little glass shelf that's in my bathroom. That's where I keep my perfumes that I'm using currently. If you're interested in a perfume collection, let me know. Or at least for the season, you know, what I'm wearing during the season. But this is my go-to right now. I do have an area in my bedroom that occasionally I'll leave a perfume out there. But I just don't like a lot of sun to get to my perfumes. Most of my perfumes are in my closet, so where there's no sun, there's no windows and the lights off most of the time, makes them last longer, and it makes the color of the liquid on the inside stay what it's true longer, if that makes sense. But yeah, this is one I'm absolutely loving right now, and I think this would be a very special gift for your wife, your mother, your sister. Might be a little expensive for a sister gift, but for that someone special in your life, this one is just dreamy. Oh my gosh, it's so good. Okay, this one is definitely an affordable gift and would be suitable for a sister type of gift, sister-in-law, friend, mom, husband, boyfriend, whatever. And it is my BrewMate cup. This is a stainless steel, double-walled. When I put cold water in here in the morning, now the ice will be there. I usually fill about halfway with ice. This is the 40 ounce, but I never have water in it for 24 hours of the first. I never fill it once and it's there 24 hours later. I drink about 2 of these a day, but I chose this color. It's kind of a neutral because this is the exact same color as the interior of my car. I know that's crazy, but I love it. I do own some Stanleys. I do own some Simple Moderns. I love the Simple Modern ones. I love the Stanleys too, but this is my go-to. I have this one and then I have a blue one. What I love about this is multiple things. First of all, do I have it on the lock? I think I do. It's full of water. I have it locked. It's full of water. It does not leak. So if you want to throw this in your bag, you can. If it tips over in your car, not a problem. Mine actually has a couple marks on it because my dogs have knocked it over, unfortunately, when it was not locked. But still, just a little bit of spillage at that point. But this one completely locks it. Then you can turn it to the center here. The water just popped out. And this pops off for ease of cleaning. And then to be able to drink it, you just turn it to this other side here. And you get your water out. Top spins off. This piece underneath, twist and pull, stainless steel straw. Here's all the mechanisms on the inside. Again, if you turn this back to the unlocked position, hard to do when it's not on the cup. It pops right off as a magnet, and all of these pieces can be washed. It is super, super simple. I don't put it in the dishwasher. We hand wash just about everything we've got, but I love this cup. It keeps me, if I leave the house, if I get to the bottom of my hill in my neighborhood and I don't have my water with me, I immediately feel like I'm dehydrated and I turn around and go back. This is the one I take with me everywhere I go. It is by far my favorite for all of those reasons, and I think it retails for right around $40, $44. Love this cup. Let me just put the lid back on it so I don't spill it. Everybody loves a candle. I love candles in general. I have scents for different times of year, and then I have some scents that can be seasonless or for any season that you want, and this is one of them. This company is called Bridgewater Candle Company. This scent in particular is one of my favorites, and I see some very popular scents out there that are a little too perfumey for me or a little too powdery for me, and those scents don't do well with my chest. I get very chesty if there's too much of anything deep in there. I like candles I do like gourmand for sure, but I like candles, especially in my bedroom and bathroom, that are a fresh, kind of feel like they open up my airways, and this is one of them. This one has not been burned. I have burned this one multiple times in the past. I've probably had 3 or 4 of this exact one, and this one is called Wind Down. Love this candle. I actually bought this at a little boutique near where I work. They have several different brands, but this is my favorite one that I've bought, and I would love to receive this as a gift, give this as a gift, burn this year round. The notes in this, in Wind Down, it's herbal tones of peppery mint, calming lavender, and sweet chamomile. And it's just so fresh. It's so light. It's not an overpowering scent, but it makes your home feel clean. And that peppery mint, for those of us with asthma, or if you've got a cold going on or whatever, and a lot of going on in your chest, this just kind of feels like it opens up the airways. And I love everything about this. And I believe it retails for about 35 bucks. So again, a nice little gift. This one is how many ounces is this? I can't see. I think this is the large one. The bottom is not showing. It's kind of a bit more worn off. I've had it in my cabinet, but I love this candle, and I think this would make a fantastic gift for anybody. Okay, so hopefully there is some B-roll rolling next to us while I talk about this robe that I've got on. This is the Barefoot Dreams Cozy Chic robe. The one I'm finding online right now is hooded. This one does not have the hood. It's got a ribbed texture, and it's of course got that amazing Barefoot Dreams feeling. I own 3 robes. I have one that is by Soma that is a kind of a thin, cool nights material. It's a little bit shorter than this one, and it's great for when I get out of the shower in the summertime or in the evenings or just when I'm throwing on my makeup. Then when I move into the fall time, this is where this is. This is warm enough to keep me on the chilly mornings, the chilly evenings, or to layer over loungewear. And it keeps me nice and warm without being thick and bulky. And then I have a navy blue UGG one that is much thicker. It's more of a terry plush material that I wear in the dead of winter. But this is the one I pull for the most because it does not add any bulk. It has the pockets. It has a removable belt, so you can use it as a long cardigan if you wanted to, or you can kind of tie your belt up behind you and not have it with you, hanging behind you and sitting on it without that knot in your back. This one retails for, I believe, $158. I believe I got mine at Dillard's a couple of years ago, but the cozy factor of this is, depending on where you live, this could be a year-round and if you're not a cold-natured person, it could be a year-round robe. But for me, this is perfect from about October through December, maybe even into January. But again, if I'm having a warmer day in January, I would grab for this one over the UGG one. So love everything about this. It's cozy and warm. Have that little candle going next to you. And yeah, I love this robe, and I think this would be a great gift for the woman in your life. This next gift would be fabulous for you, the dog parent. There's also a cat version of this, but this is a treat container. This was gifted to me about a year ago from my stepdad and his girlfriend, and it is by Nambe. It's by Nambe Pets. I love Nambe. I have their nativity scene. I've got a napkin holder. I've got quite a few things that I just love the sleek modern design of Nambe, and they offer a variety of different things for your home, whether it's kitchen decor, these types of things, nativities, anything. I love them. They're all functional. So this one has what is the top made out of? So the ears are made from acacia wood, and the rest of this is ceramic or porcelain. I'm sorry. I guess that's the same type of thing. It is a kind of a milky white color. I do have some dog treats in here. Here's the bottom of it. My dogs, when they pick this up, they know it's treat time. I just think it's so cute. It sits on my counter. It's so slim. The back looks exactly like the front. And they have one with little cat ears as well up at the top. This one retails for $68. And for a pet lover, no matter who they are, this would be fantastic as a gift for Christmas. All right, I love handbags. I have a pretty nice collection of different types of handbags, and one kept popping up on my feed over and over again, whether it was Facebook or Instagram. I'm not on the other platforms. I don't do TikTok. But I was so curious about this, and I didn't own an East-West bag. So this is by Freya New York. It's actually what I'm carrying right now. This is the Christie bag in the color Espresso. I just loved the silhouette. I loved the clean lines, the I guess the quiet luxury is there's not a lot of brands and nothing calling attention to it other than the sleekness of this. First and foremost, I want to tell you that the way that it was packaged when it was sent to me, normally the straps are going to be bent over or shoved into the bag. This one came literally like this. You can see that these straps hang straight up. I loved that. It didn't warp the way the arms felt, and so when I put it in my seat, where it just stays up. They also it's a double shoulder strap, but it has a little clip so that you can get into it here and carry it as a two-strap, or it just slides inside here and snaps to keep them together. So when you're carrying it on your shoulder, you don't have one strap constantly falling off. That's why I don't normally choose bags that have a double strap, because one is always sliding off. That is a brilliant design. On top of that, this is magnetic here. Look how clean and simple that is. Sometimes I leave it open, but it's just oh, did you see that? This is how easy it is to close the bag. It's just absolutely a stunner. Let me tell you a little bit about it. So it's a handmade, custom developed pebbled vegan ultra fiber leather, and lined in our signature vegan Merlot ultra. Is this Merlot? It sure is. It's Merlot in there. I didn't even notice that. It feels like leather, and that's what it says here. The size of this is 13 inches long, 6 inches high, and 6 inches wide. So let me just back up and put it on my shoulder so you can see how it fits me. Again, I'm 5'1" for reference. I think it is spectacular. So clean and neat. I've gotten several compliments on this bag just because it's so different. The retail price for this one is $278, and I don't think that that's bad for what it is. Granted, it is vegan leather, but I'm fine with that. And that means I don't have to baby it quite so much. I would buy this again if it came in suede, like a faux suede. Oh my God, could you imagine this bag in suede? So let me show you the inside. Let's see, let me just pull these apart real quick and show you what it looks like on the inside. So we have 4 slip pockets on each side over here. Let me pull my stuff out. There's no zip pockets or inside it. So I leave a couple little pouches. I think that's it. There should be an inhaler in here. So, there's an inhaler. There we go. So here's the inside of the bag. 4 pockets here. And again, it just push down, and it's closed. That easy. That easy. And I just keep a couple little pouches, a little wallet, hand cream, and my inhaler, and that's everything I need in my bag. I think this would make a nice gift. I think it's usable year-round. It does come in 4 colors. It comes in a white. It looks like they're coming out with a pecan bag. It's coming soon. The white is called Oat, and then it also comes in black. They also carry this in a mini version. So I think the mini was just too small for me, but I love this bag. I think it's so beautiful. Okay, this next one can be for anybody, and it is the toothbrush that I use. I get a lot of people asking me what I use to keep my teeth white. I don't have them professionally whitened. I have in the past used Crest white strips, but I haven't used them in years. In fact, the last time I went to grab one out of my container, I opened it up and it was completely dried out, and it's just not worth it. I never finished them. I guess I was just lucky that I eat blueberries, I drink coffee, I drink tea. I just get lucky in a lot of ways, but I am very particular about my dental care. In fact, I just saw my dentist yesterday. The toothbrush that we used to use, and I loved that toothbrush, was the Philips Sonicare. And it was a great toothbrush. It kind of just pivoted like this. It's my husband introduced it to me like 13 years ago. And it had a little container that you could put the heads in for UV. And I really liked that. But we have since upgraded to the Oral-B IO. I don't really remember which series this was. I believe this is if not the most recent series, the one prior to that. Let me just take a peek real quick. Okay, yes, this is the Series 7. It does retail for $149.99, regularly $199.99. I got it in the white and my husband got it in the black. So it has a little charging base here. This plugs in, this sits and fully charges. It's super, super simple. I do buy the replacement heads This just pops on and off, but it's about time now. But what I like about this one is you can choose your, can you see this? What you want. This is the intense. There is these are the settings. Let's see. Daily clean, sensitive, whiten, gum care, and intense. I usually use the daily clean. I don't know why it was on intense. Must be from me carrying it up here. One charge, so we took this on our cruise. We were gone for a week and we have little travel cases for it. And I didn't have to charge it the entire time I was there. I brushed my teeth when I have my coffee in the morning and then I brush my teeth. I do not want that sitting on my teeth during the day. And then I brush my teeth before I go to bed. I also floss. I floss at night, believe it or not. I don't floss in the morning, I floss at night, but I'm getting all the food from the daytime out and then I brush my teeth. I love everything about this. This is more like a dentist clean. So when we went from which we thought was the best of the best, the Philips Sonicare, and we switched to this, I could not believe how clean my mouth felt. There's a little game you can play on here, and it does anywhere from a frowny face all the way up to a smiley face with stars for eyes. And I think that's the full 2 minutes, and sometimes I go past that. But I always go for the smiley face with the stars every time I brush my teeth. And you just kind of rub over your teeth. You don't have to do the whole back and forth, get all the different surfaces up underneath. I love the rounded head. It fits behind your back teeth, so you can get the back of your back teeth. Love everything about this. My husband loves it too. And I don't know how much better it can get from here. The only thing I would like is for it to have like a UV cover on the top, but like the Philips Sonicare did. And even Philips Sonicare discontinued that toothbrush. I don't know why, but I love everything about this. It's super easy to use and it tells you exactly how long to brush. I love this. The Philips Sonicare beeped at the end of if you had it set for a specific time. This one does not. You can just continue to brush if you want to. So sometimes I go way past the smiley face with the stars. But this would be a great gift for anybody in your family, and kids included. If that mouth isn't, little kids obviously it wouldn't be. It takes a little getting used to because it is a larger head than a regular manual toothbrush. But this is, I think, my secret, just in general, to keeping my teeth nice and clean. All right, we're down to the last 2 items that I want to share with you today. And the next one is the pillow that I sleep on every single night. But I want to give you a little bit of a backstory first. About 5 or 6 years ago, I was playing with one of my friend's daughters in the yard. We were doing some gymnastics, and I was a competitive gymnast for a long time when I was younger. And I was doing something that I had done thousands of times in my youth, and I landed funny, and it didn't hurt when I landed, but I landed funny, and I got up and I did it again and landed funny again. And the second time didn't feel quite as good as the first time, it felt worse than the first time. First time didn't feel good, it just didn't hurt as bad. And I was like, you know what, maybe I'm just too old to be doing this. Now I'm 51, and that was about 7 years ago. After that, we were heading to my in-laws' house, which is about a 7-hour drive away. And during that trip, my arm started getting achy, and these 2 fingers on my left hand were feeling a little numb. And I just was like, I must have slept funny. I couldn't figure out what it was. We were at my in-laws' house because one of them had been in the hospital. We were there for a week, and the longer I was there, the worse it got. We were going out I was getting all different types of pain meds, ibuprofen. I thought, is it arthritis? What is it? But the pain was radiating from my neck at that point into my shoulder, down my arm, and making my fingers numb. Well, months go by, and this pain is just unlivable. I couldn't move my head back and forth. I couldn't sit up out of the bed. My husband had to hold my head to help me get up. Turns out I had damaged a part of my neck, and they diagnosed me with cervical radiculopathy, which is a fancy term for a pinched nerve down in there. They told me I had a couple of options, and surgery was one of them, but I could try some epidurals. So I did the first epidural, and to my chagrin, did absolutely nothing for me. During this time, trying to find a way to sleep, I couldn't roll over in bed. I couldn't find a comfortable position. I was rolling up towels, trying to give me some support on my neck. Adam would hold the towel and lift me up out of the bed. It was bad. Had a second epidural that gave me a little bit of comfort, a little bit of relief during that time. But it kept going back. And I mean, this is like every 2 months I was going in for another epidural, and you have to go under for this. This went on for months and months and months. So my husband was trying all these different pillows. I had the Tempur-Pedic ones that had the bulge at the neck, and that's what I lived on for the longest time. I wouldn't travel without it. That sucker was heavy. It was big. No matter where I went, that went in a suitcase with me. If I could only bring half the clothes, I did, because I had to have that pillow. Tried to travel once without it, and we ended up having to go buy me another one in order for me to sleep. It was a really, really rough time. Third epidural actually worked. So the next step from there would have been surgery in the front of my neck, going in, deadening that nerve, and then sewing up the front of my neck. You have to move all the stuff, and wearing a neck brace for months. I was like, my God, I can't do that. I'm claustrophobic. I can't wear a turtleneck. I can't even imagine a neck brace for months. So I bought, I lived with that pillow for several years, but since things have gotten better, that last epidural really did it. In fact, the next day I hurt worse than I did before the epidural. And then the day after that, I was like, oh my God, relief. The doctors told me that could last 2 weeks, 2 months, 2 years, or the rest of my life. You would just and so knock on wood. Oh, the dogs didn't bark. I shouldn't have done that. Knock on wood, I'm still going strong, and it's been about 5 years since I've had that third epidural. Fast forward to now, I was trying several different types of pillows. I did try the Sleep and Glow pillow, which was fine, but I found that it got flat really fast. I do think about the sides of my face and chest wrinkles and all of that, but I also want comfort. And I went through pillow after pillow after pillow because I no longer needed that really thick Tempur-Pedic, what's it called? Orthopedic pillow. And my husband found one, and this thing looks crazy. This is the pillow that I use. This is by Sutera. Oh my stars, this pillow is fantastic. So as you can see, there is a little neckline here. This kind of cradles your neck. It's great for back sleeping. This is how I fall asleep at night. Then it comes up around your shoulders here, but then you also have your cutouts for your face. And then this edge right here, sorry, I don't want to get makeup on it because I don't have a pillowcase on it right now. But you put your shoulder in this little divot, and then this, what's it called? It cradles your neck, but your face goes into the part that is cut out here. This pillow has been a game changer for me. Finding pillowcases is a little more difficult. It does come with, no, it doesn't even come with one. You have to buy one from the site. I think it's a 35. Let me get the specs on this. Okay, I forgot to put that up on my computer before I started. So this is called the Dream Deep Pillow by Sutera. It does have 5,470 reviews. The price of this is $84.99, and to me, that is so much better than the $150 pillows that I was paying for in the past. This does have a removable cover. Where's the zipper? And under here, this is memory foam, and it's not too stiff. It's not too soft. It's to me like the Goldilocks of the not microfibers, the memory foams. It has adaptive comfort with the butterfly wing that contours and cradles your head and neck. Orthopedic technology, ultra plush, ortho groove center supports back and side sleepers. And that's true. I don't think if you're a belly sleeper that this will work very well. I do lay on it from time to time on my belly, but not very long. Cool and breathable, temperature regulating material for comfort sleep, as a removable cover that is machine washable. And it is CertiPure US certified active bliss memory foam with cloud-like comfort. Love this pillow. I thought my husband was crazy when he ordered it. I'm like, how can that possibly be comfortable with all those edges and stuff? And first night. So if you know anybody that is needing a good pillow that's supportive, that side sleeper, back sleeper mainly, or neck issues, no neck issues, you just want to kind of cradle yourself in comfort and not blow the bank, this pillow is fantastic. Now you do have to buy the pillowcase separately, and I'll put a picture of this up here as well. I think it only comes in the silver color at this point, but they have a Dream Deep silver thread pillowcase. Let me see. Okay, it's crafted from ultra soft bamboo. The Dream Deep pillowcase is not only gentle on your skin, but also hypoallergenic, making it perfect for those with sensitive skin. And it is the exact shape of the pillow. Now, if you're wanting more of a silk or satin pillowcase, there is one on Amazon that is pretty darn close to this. I have it over here, but I tried to hold it up a minute ago and it just looks like a big sheet of material. There is some, if you're looking for the satin or the silk pillowcases, just put in Sutera and it'll show you it zips on. I have found that putting just regular pillowcases that come with your sheets on here does not work very well because it slides all over the place and the pillow is smaller than those pillowcases, so it's kind of lumpy and bumpy and it doesn't work very well. But that was a gift to me from my husband and I can't live without that pillow. I travel with my pillows. Yes, I do. I take them with me. Love everything about that pillow. All right, the very last item that is on my top 10 of items that I have and love and would have loved to receive as gifts is this hand cream. So this is the Soft Services TheraPlush Hold Refillable Overnight Retinol Hand Repair Cream. And every night before I go to bed, I have a certain ointment that I put on my feet and then I put a hand cream on as well. But I never left them out on my countertop or my nightstand. I would just have to dig through the drawers. And I would have to take off my rings, balance them on my nightstand, and hopefully I don't drop them on my bed. This is so pretty to leave out. Let me show you the container. It is a plastic container. Top is magnetic on there. And this is how it dispenses. So you pump, gives you a little dollop. I usually do about 2, slide it across like this, but what's really cool is this top is concave. Let me just put my rings. And your rings just go on top of the lid. I'm going to put all my rings on here now so I can put my lotion on. And I put it mainly on the backs of my hands. But this is an overnight and it feels so nice and luxurious. And what's fabulous about this is they make the refill for inside of the container. So screw this off. There's the cream on the inside. This little piece pops out. Now I've got lotion on my hands, so can I get it out? There we go. You can see that this one is about a third done. And I did buy a refill. Now I did get this one during the Sephora sale. It is $62 and then the refill is $36, but it is a retinol hand cream. You can see inside there. It has like a little pump. I think it's done by air. Put a little bit more on. And then when you're done, you pop your lid back on, your rings are there, you get all your lotion rubbed into your hands, put your rings back on, and you're good to go. And I think that is a beautiful gift for a mom or a wife or a daughter, somebody who's trying to take care of their hands. I have really bad hands. I did a year ago when I was doing that red light microneedling on my hands. I did have my hands done and I saw a little bit of improvement, but this was from years of me cleaning with cleaning supplies without wearing gloves. I just didn't take care of my hands. No sunscreen, they would crack and peel, and yeah, it's kind of hard to undo that. But this, that's how I put it on, what, 2-3 times now, and it soaks that in that quickly. Soaks in that quickly. Speak Heather. So I think that this would be a lovely gift as well for anybody, whether it's just the refill or even the little presentation of this. Just a thoughtful gift. It can sit next to them where they're sitting in the living room watching TV, or next to their nightstand before they're going to bed, and wear, sleep in it overnight and then wake up and you've had your retinol therapy on your hands. So that's it. None of these items were sponsored. These are items that I own and I'm loving, that I think would make great gifts for that special someone in your life. I hope you guys enjoyed this and I hope you have a happy day, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys.